Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meri Brown, who was generally despised for a few seasons prior, subtly became a fan favorite in Sister Wives Season 18. Fans are growing even fonder of the small company owner as Season 19 began. Some viewers are reconsidering how they felt about earlier periods in the Brown family's history, after developing a newfound affection for the former polygamist. We learned 3 times that Meri was treated horribly by her sister wives. There are too many instances of Cody mistreating her to mention. It has long been believed by viewers that Robyn Brown's adoption into the Brown family was the turning point in their disintegration. Fans of Sister Wives have seen the dynamics of the family evolve over the seasons, and Robyn consistently seems to be at the center of the unfavorable developments. Fans believe Robyn to be the most calculating and cruel sister wife over the years, even if Meri Brown continues to oddly support Cody's 4th wife. Robyn wouldn't allow Meri Brown cook the Thanksgiving turkey for a small party a few years back. Meri had always made the turkey in the past and seemed to really enjoy doing it. Fans of the show speculate that Robyn's decision to fire Meri wasn't just motivated by the turkey. A number of viewers have proposed that Robyn assumed the role in order to indicate to Meri that she was no longer a member of the family. Meri's infertility was ridiculed by Christine Brown, who also related a humiliating tale about her. Christine Brown absolutely dislikes Meri Brown, and has had no problem making that knowledge known since she left the Poly family. If you look closely enough, her dislike for Cody Brown's first wife has been evident on multiple occasions throughout the years. Christine made light of the size of the Poly family early on in the run of the show, pointing out that Meri had only given birth to 1 child to their enormous family. Christine attempted to play it off as a joke, but Meri's experience with infertility and her wish for more children made the comment quite hurtful. Christine Brown talked about how Cody Brown burned down the wedding band Meri had given him when she sat down for a confessional session more subsequently. Meri was embarrassed when Christine revealed the story even though she knew it wasn't hers. Meri expressed her feelings of being deceived. She declared that she had no plans to ever divulge that aspect of her history. Christine made no apologies. Janelle Brown is typically considered mellow and carefree. She has come out as utterly reasonable and unproblematic in the last few seasons. That's not to say she hasn't made some careless mistakes in the past, though. Even though Janelle was generally endearing to watch when the cameras were rolling, she and Meri Brown acknowledged they weren't friends and found it hard to hang around. Fans of Sister Wives believed Meri was to blame, but the family's autobiography, Becoming Sister Wives, may have revealed the root of the issues. The family remembered from the book that Janelle and Cody Brown were originally supposed to tie the knot on January 16, 1993, Meri's 22nd birthday. Cody Brown's mother discouraged the pair from getting spiritually married on that particular date, therefore they chose not to. Although it's unclear who chose the date, Janelle approved it and knew Meri's birthday before she asked Cody Brown to marry her. Meri was never given much prominence in the plural family, even though this may have been inconsiderate rather than malicious. Since Season 19 of Sister Wives has begun, viewers are undoubtedly thrilled to have access to new episodes of the program. Despite the tragedy that has befallen the Brown family this year, Janelle Brown is demonstrating her fortitude. She is spreading as much joy as she can with her family. She recently posted pictures from a trip to a location that is like heaven on earth. Janelle Brown desires to share joy with everyone. Janelle Brown's passion to travel has rekindled in the last few months. Maybe she's making the most of every second since losing her son Garrison Brown. While fans of Sister Wives are glued to the most recent episode of Season 19, Janelle is taking a quick trip to Maui to enjoy the sun. She made the observation that things don't always go as planned in life as she got ready for her vacation. For example, she was rushing to shower and pack till the last minute and neglected to plant her garden. She concentrates on adopting the attitude of letting go of the things she cannot alter, though. Upon reaching her destination, she was able to pause and acknowledge the splendor of her surroundings. She also wants to photograph her little piece of heaven in order to spread as much joy as she can. Janelle Brown shared pictures of her amazing trip on her Instagram page. Fans may have guessed she was on the road again if they had noticed her tattoo earlier this week. Along with Maddie Brown Brush and her sister Carrie Rogers, she is in Hawaii. As she explores the islands, She can't help but feel as though she is passing through a tiny portion of heaven. She shared a video of herself admiring some of the beauties she is seeing while traveling to earthly paradise. "There is so much to do on this gorgeous island of Maui," the woman captions. "What a wonderful place." Nathan Angelo's song "Spread a Little Happiness" was playing in the background. She then displays growing pineapple crops. She even managed to capture an image of the fruit from above, showcasing its developing vivid pink and purple foliage. She also depicts turtles coming up out of the water to enjoy a sundown on the warm sand. Given everything Janelle Brown has been through, the extended song "Spread a Little Happiness" includes uplifting lyrics. It is centered on finding the positive. When things aren't going as they should, individuals are inspired to share happiness and love. This has become Janelle's guiding concept throughout life. Fans of Janelle Brown showered her with affection in the comments section after she shared about her trips with Plexus in Hawaii. "Happy you're enjoying yourself. Wonderful. Many thanks for sharing revolving hearts woman raising Halitung. We love Maui hibiscus palm tree. How calm you are, Janelle. Have fun. Turtle pineapple red heart. I've made a couple trips to Maui. I believe a portion of my spirit still resides there. Wow, what a sight those pineapples are. Amazing. Today we got to see the turtle's smiling face with heart eyes. How do you feel about Janelle Brown displaying the beauty around her to spread happiness? Are you eager to watch more Sister Wives Season 19 episodes? Please leave a remark below. Star of Sister Wives Janelle Brown has changed over the past few years. She made the difficult choice to leave Kody Brown and to end her poisonous marriage. The celebrity hasn't looked back since and has made significant self-improvement efforts. The celebrity recently discussed her manifestations after all of this. Janelle revealed some startling information when talking about the future she saw for herself. She went on to discuss other things that she had wanted to achieve, but had been unable to do. What revealed the celebrity? What's the deal with this? Does Janelle have any plans for the future? Star of Sister Wives Janelle Brown has experienced a great deal in life. She first accompanied Meri Brown's brother down the aisle, but they quickly split ways. After that, the celebrity married Kody, beginning her odyssey of multiple marriages. Because she was constantly occupied with her family, Janelle never truly had the opportunity to realize her dreams and manifestations in the past. In the midst of all of this, the network released a video in which Janelle took a seat and responded to some pointed queries. She acknowledged that if she could travel back in time to her 20-year-old self, she would tell her to just do it. The celebrity recalled her childhood dream of owning a dog, traveling all the way to Colorado, and driving a Jeep. Janelle clarified that she didn't participate in any of this because she thought it would be far too dangerous. However, she now feels that she ought to have done it. The celebrity went on to say that, "I should have known better," should be the title of her biography, and fans adored her impromptu and clever responses. That's not all, though. Impressing her audience, Janelle went on to say that she would sum herself up in 3 words: kind, stoic, and intelligent. Star of Sister Wives Janelle Brown is at last making an effort to move on from her past. She was shocked to learn about Garrison Brown's passing and is grieving for him. Therefore, it has had a significant impact on the celebrity's life. But Janelle has started to make more memories with her children, and is now concentrating on more positive things. Janelle mentioned that she finds great joy in several aspects of her life. She described her favorite thing to do, which is to sit by a bonfire under a starry sky. Janelle added that she has a certain taste in music, and that she feels as though time just stops in these situations, calling this her space. Janelle enjoys anything from headbanging rock to German industrial sounds. She's not your average boring mom. In fact, she likes Rob Zombie songs. It was clear that fans enjoyed this section and complimented her on her optimism. Many people thanked Janelle for her astute responses in the comment area. The sister-mate's family's existence was notably unique a half-year earlier. Several media sources revealed in the spring that post-Brown, the young man Kody Brown and Janelle Good concealed, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head after fighting mental health problems. A boring spell was cast by Post's horrible devastation throughout sister-mate's impending period. Since it was filmed a while ago, it is still unclear how much will be covered on Post's end, or how much of a role he will play in the season. Amazing for 6 months, his mother Janelle focuses on his struggles, and the events leading up to his death in a significant encounter with people. Post was found dead in his Arizona home, addressing his justification for dying as a collapse. Comparatively, the examination results showed that his blood alcohol content was higher than usual, which is another significant factor in his demise. In addition, Janelle acknowledges that drugs were likely a factor in his demise. In a short while, his festival of life took place throughout a month with the U.S. He is being offered military separations by public watchmen. Like many of his admirers, Janelle stated categorically that she never considered that he was at that point in his psychological development. He not the slightest bit at any point conveyed any sort of insane miserable sentiments, she continued. He was extraordinarily captivating, exceptionally perky, believe it or not. He had an occupation way that he was amped up for. He had an everyday presence, he had accomplices. The Sister Life Partners actress examined her child and discovered that she and Post had discussions about integrating emotional well-being. He had every one of the assets that he might have required, she continued. This was basically such a shock. We simply never speculated this. She continued. I altogether had kind of thought like, okay, perhaps he's at last beginning to get his power. It's hard in your 20s to track down your course. Besides, I was truly invigorated, so it was such a shock, since there was only no sign utilizing all possible means. As with others, Janelle understands that many men post-age bear the unfavorable consequences of serious health issues in peace. According to the CDC in the U.S. in 2022, the rate of male collapse was generally higher than the rate of female collapse for a variety of reasons. More conversations with men about significant well-being are needed, according to Janelle, because finding help is not a sign of shame. We simply didn't know, she emphasizes. This was such a shock to us. At that point, Janelle continues to remark that she and her loved ones check in with each other because they are authentic. We truly say the words and we hold down to hear what's really occurring, not only sort of disregard it, she continued. I acknowledge we're certainly taking more confidence in psychological well-being in our family. Post's mother observes that even while his family valued and cared for him, and even though there were resources available to support him, it was essentially unable to prevent his devastating setback. I don't have even the remotest hint what we would have done different or why, she says. We were certainly, and I would recommend that everyone be like that, we were having honest chats with him. We were presenting assets, we were interminably speaking with him, we were admiring him. Everything was in its place. It was something he did recently that was inappropriate, like the unpleasant presence that prevented him from controlling the conflict. He couldn't get over it. It wasn't really for lack of worship or absence of anything, she continued. In addition, nothing remains at this time but to ponder. We all wonder ourselves if we could have done something different at some point, but I don't have the slightest indication. That strikes me as a crippling trap since, in the end, I believe that everyone is responsible for their own decisions and choices. Anyway, we took care of everything. We genuinely completed everything that was possible. Sadly, there are also times when that still isn't enough. On Sunday, Janelle, 54, posted a picture of her parlor. The mother displayed her newly decorated Christmas tree to admirers. Colorful lights and strips adorned the tree, and a few stockings were suspended from the wall. The table was covered in snowmen and other humorous wooden figures in front of Janelle's camera. In the far corner of the space, adjacent to an old earthy-colored leather sofa, should have been a nativity scene. We are not as punctual as some, but we are ready for every event, said Janelle as the photo's description. This Thanksgiving, I'll get ready for my Flagstaff kids and a couple of their friends. I plan on staying home and being a hermit this year. Janelle disclosed that she intended to spend the joyous season with her children, who reside in Flagstaff, Arizona. Savannah Brown, Gabriel and Robert are her offspring in space. December of last year saw the authoritative seclusion of Cody and Janelle. It is known that Cody has a tense connection with his children, Robert and Gabriel, despite the fact that he gets along well with his partner Savannah. Comment sections were overflowing with admiration for Janelle's look. "Looks so wonderful," said one fan. "I'm motivated to begin brightening because of you," one more person said. "It looks bubbly and pleasant. Cherish Thanksgiving with your little ones, dear ones," a third exclaimed. "So cozy and joyous. Happy holidays, Janelle." Janelle's trip itinerary coincided with Cody's attempt to modify their marriage on the previous week's Sister Spouses show. During the clasp, Cody and Janelle gave a thorough explanation of their breakup. In front of the cameras, Cody said, "I once asked Janelle, why might we ever accommodate? We should try to accommodate, why wouldn't we?" As Janelle put it, "All things considered, I have no idea what your relationship with Robyn and Meri is, but I'm simply not keen on being associated with those individuals." Janelle responded in his own special way. He laughed. "And that is miserable because that is the arrangement we made about plural marriage." Janelle took over the confession booth and said, "I don't know why I would keep a relationship with Robyn and Meri if we're not together. This kind of thing is rare. We are unable to move forward. I don't know why I would do that. It seems like something he is trying to do to pardon his way of behaving," was how she put it. She questioned, "How could I need to reunite with you?" as though she were tending to Cody. Janelle then spoke in a tone that matched her own, telling Cody, "It's your fault, you're a terrible sister spouse and I need to protect Robyn." Speaking for herself, the Sister Spouses star stated, "You know, since he doesn't have a relationship with Meri." Janelle was struck by grief. "The truth is, he has never come to me and said, 'Hello, I love you, I miss you, I want to get us back together.' It's generally about, 'Don't you need to get the family back together so his life can run as expected once more?' And I'm finished with that." She concluded by saying, "I really am." Post Brown, the kid of Janelle Brown and Cody Earthy Colored, passed away at the age of 25 last week, it was reported. Viewers of Sister Spouses were taken aback because they were unaware that the patriarch's seventh child was involved in fighting. Post was found to have self-inflicted a discharge wound, which caused his death. While they genuinely try to pick up the pieces of a broken existence, the entire family is in mourning. The traditional happy patriarch has been the main cause of the earthy-colored family's difficulties in recent years. Post and Cody, his more mature children, were at odds with one another following a significant argument over the family's coronavirus policies. Cody would fail to connect with his child and be a better guy, making the child feel alone. Thankfully, Janelle had been actively supporting her young men on a regular basis. Anyway, she refused to let Post leave the house when Cody needed to, so he was able to stay, being the mother who is always watching out for others. It was found that Walk 9 was the location of Post's funeral. Still, Janelle updated her fans with an Instagram story a few days later. Coincidentally, she decided to head back to her daughter Maddie Earthy Colored's house in North Carolina for some much-needed rest after the funeral. The main image shows Janelle wandering inseparably with her grandchildren toward the sea. "A few water and sun treatments," it said, "and great infants." The next photo showed her two older grandchildren having fun in the waves on a gorgeous beach. The sign read, "Spring break for youngsters. So we spent the afternoon at the beach. It was a beautiful day." That being said, Janelle posted again, saying that she was moved to tears when she learned how many people had donated to the feline sanctuary that Post had supported. Keeping in mind the appearance of her child's 3 felines, Janelle stated, "I'm being told of everyone's presence to at High Country Humane at our cat sanctuary in Post's name." Janelle did not address Post's death, but it is widely assumed that she was handling the situation while seeking solace with her most established girl. "I appreciate your generosity very much. It makes such a suggestion." He was very attached to the cats he adopted from the two groups. He enjoyed being a feline father. Then Janelle shared a post from the High Nation Compassionate, who chose to pay tribute to Post in a very unique way. "Today we remember and celebrate the life of Message, a comrade and an unusual feline sweetheart whose generosity touched the lives of everyone he met, both 2- and 4-legged. Post's unwavering love for cats was real joy. The kindness of strangers has led to the donation of $13,000 in gifts, as well as the opportunity to provide care and nourishment for 150 cats. His essence lives on via each howl, each cozy lap rest, and the murmuring delight of the felines he adored," the post concluded. Post's inheritance is one of sympathy, chuckling, and unconditional love. The U.S. Sun was quick to report that gunfire continued in the aftermath of the horrific self-destruction. The family is usually constantly filming, whether with real cameras or on their phones. Post's unexpected death occurred during the recording schedule, no matter how bad things got. It's unclear whether Cody and Janelle returned for the funeral ritual, although it's expected that both of them participated. There will be highs and lows for Janelle as she embarks on her healing path. Nothing will ever fully ease her frustration, but as she surrounds herself with her close loved ones, the mother of 6 might find beauty in each day.